Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm Allie's mentor, and today I'm teaching her the pelvic curl. So you're gonna start lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet hip distance apart. You're gonna, yes, perfect. You're gonna inhale and then exhale one vertebrae at a time, lift up your spine off of the mat. You're gonna inhale, stay, and exhale one vertebrae at a time, come back onto the mat. And you repeat this about 10 times.
Hi, today is November 22nd, and today Morgan is teaching me the teaser.
So to start, you're gonna lie on your back with your legs stretched out long and your arms by your ears. You're gonna inhale and bring your legs up towards you and your arms to touch your toes and your chest off the mat. And then exhale and bring your body back to the mat and lie down straight.
So I just finished my first Pilates class without my mentor. I did it without my mentor this time because I wanted to see if there was like a big difference between like what she was teaching me and like what I was learning, and I really liked it. It was nice to have like a class with like a bunch of other people because it kind of gave me like room to like learn from everyone else. So yeah, I really liked it. So I just got back from my second Pilates class that wasn't with my mentor. I really liked it. It was more of a chill class, so I didn't like get really like sweaty. It was more of like a relaxed type of situation, so I really liked that. You can't like really bring your phones in, but the stuff we were doing was like a little bit different. So that was really cool. Yeah, I really think I'm learning a lot, so. Hi everyone, my name is Allie Heyer, and the skill that I chose for my personal growth project for AEC3413 was Pilates. So I really love working out and I really love trying new things, but sometimes I don't like to try new things when it's like one-on-one someone teaching me something. So part of the reason I selected this topic was because, like I said, I love to work out, but also I felt that like I don't like to do the same workout routines, and I think that like kind of switching it up is almost like better for your mind and like just better for you like workout wise and health wise, and just kind of like to spice things up and make things more fun. So that's part of the reason why I selected this topic. Another reason why I selected this topic was because my roommate Morgan, who is also my mentor, talks about Pilates all the time and she loves it, and she says like how great it is and kind of like the like pros and cons like versus like another type of workout that like a lot of people know. And so that's kind of another reason why I chose the topic. Like I said, my mentor was Morgan. Her last name is Band, and she has been a certified Pilates instructor since she was, I think, a sophomore in high school. And so that kind of like really made me kind of like trust her and like feel like, okay, like she knows what she's doing. So that's another reason why I chose her as a mentor and the topic. She kind of like really like she didn't push me, but she like wanted to let me know that like she knew what she was doing and like she loves it and I would love it too. So we had a total of a few sessions that we kind of just like did like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes of just kind of like practicing one-on-one, just her and I, different like techniques and different moves, and just kind of like going through the motions together. So I took 2 separate workout classes by myself while I was home, and then I did like a number of sessions with her, just her and I. And so my mentor Morgan gave me more feedback than like instructor at the 2 classes that I took. She like didn't really say anything to me. She had no idea who I was. I really knew who she was. Like she didn't care. So I kind of like wanted to do more with Morgan first before I took my own classes. And so when Morgan and I did work together, she wanted me to know that I'm not very flexible, which is fine. And like that was like kind of something that was like pulling me back from learning and kind of just like like getting in the motion of things. And so that was like some of the feedback that she gave me. She said that I was definitely like driven to want to learn and do it the best that I could, but some things like require a little more effort than others because I wasn't as flexible as like other people who have been doing Pilates for a while. Other feedback was all like mostly positive. She really didn't have anything, like she was supportive. She like wanted me to learn and didn't want me to like flounder when it came time for like me trying to take my own classes with like a real instructor. The feedback, like I was a little offended when she said I wasn't like super flexible, which, you know, I mean, I think everyone like doesn't like to be told that they're not good at something. Which is like a lot with leadership styles, I think. But yeah, so I handled it pretty well. I mean, nobody likes to be told they're not good at something. If anything, it kind of like encouraged me to try harder. So like every day I was like stretching to get even better and more flexible. So that's kind of funny. Something else I learned from this personal growth project. So a few things that connect from what my project was about to the course were a million things. So it really highlighted my personality type. So we took that test, the personality type test, early in their semester, and I found out that I was an INFJ. One aspect of an INFJ, I don't know, that's how I say it, is that they base what they're learning on what they already know. And that was something that was really hard for me to like accept when I was learning Pilates, because I've taken workout classes like yoga and stuff like that, and I thought it would be the same, but it really wasn't. So that kind of like highlighted my personality type of like thinking I like knew everything, and like I was basing it off of what I already knew from the others, and it really wasn't anything like that. So I would definitely say that the project also helped pinpoint my Clifton strengths as well. I saw a lot of discipline and achiever come out in me, and so after the test, I noticed that a lot of my traits would come out and kind of relate to like my strengths. And I noticed that like in the project as well, I'd be like, oh, like that's so like relator or achiever or whatever. So I really like thought the two big ones were discipline and achiever. So being disciplined, I saw myself practicing before I met with Morgan because I wanted to make sure I was ready and like ready to show her that I was practicing, and like I just wanted to be prepared. And then as an achiever, I was extremely satisfied that I was busy trying to learn this new skill. I loved the feeling of practicing to get better, and like being busy with something new kind of just like gave me satisfaction, and like it just like kind of filled my life with more like motion and stuff like that. So another topic that I connected with while doing my project was obviously motivation. I hope everyone probably said that, but from everything we've done throughout the course, I noticed a commonality of being somewhat unhappy if I didn't know something. And I know like a lot of people are like that. They're like, oh, like it's annoying that you don't know something. So I felt an immense like amount of motivation to learn the Pilates when I realized it wasn't as easy as I thought. Morgan was really excellent at like kind of motivating me, and then I felt motivated to complete a different task from what I'm used to. I think that my motivation sort of proved a leadership quality of mine when kind of performing like this skill, and like kind of just seeing over time like more and more as we like did more sessions together, and as I took one class like without her, like I just felt even more motivated to be better than the people in the class who have been doing this for years. So yeah. I also felt that I made a connection to the course when it came to the positivity throughout the learning process. I think positivity is a resilience muscle, and while I see myself as a resilient human being, I know that my positivity throughout the process of learning really helped me sort of get through it. Normally, I'm not a very positive person, but like for something like this, which like didn't seem difficult to achieve, but kind of was in the end, like I really wanted to like get it done. And like I think being positive and learning something new because you don't know everything and having that positive attitude is really important. So yeah, positivity was probably my favorite thing that I learned from the project. But I also made a connection with the type of leadership that Morgan used. I sort of saw her using a transformational leadership when it came to how she was teaching me. She definitely engaged me and used empathy and rapport. I felt like that was really empowering, and just kind of like it kind of related to my own leadership style, because personally I like I like to be in charge, and it was like good to give someone else the chance to be in charge. So yeah, and then I think I've really learned a lot about myself in terms of like positivity and motivation. You really have to be driven if you want to learn something. I will definitely use what I learned about myself in the future, because it's like when you get a job, you really have to like trust other people to learn from. You can't like learn everything yourself. This project has really taught me a lot about my leadership ability, because it kind of like allowed me to step back and like allow someone else to take charge, and that was like definitely something that it taught me. It also taught me that you need to like have motivation in order to be able to do something like this. So yeah.